Alright, everyone, welcome to Conversation with Khmani. Today, I'm here with the one and only Edgewater High School boys wrestler, Mr. Ahmari Vanslyke. Ahmari, great to have you on Conversation with Khmani, a wonderful amazing podcast. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. So, let's dive right into my questions. My first question, when you get exhausted,
Mm-hmm.
your lungs are burning, and there's 1 minute left in a tied match. What do you tell yourself
Mm-hmm.
to keep grappling?
What do I tell myself? um, I would tell myself to like stay calm. And usually, if I'm like feeling like I'm super tired, I would look to my coaches and like they were like, "Come on, like you got this. You got a couple periods left. Like you can do this. Use your reserve. This is why we condition." And usually that keeps me calm. That keeps me in the moment.
So my next question is, who is a scarier person to be around? You 24 hours before your weigh-ins, or you 5 minutes after a tough loss?
Who's a scary person to be around? I would say me 5 minutes after a tough loss. Because during that time, I just want to reflect on what I could have done better and what I can improve on. As opposed to me 25 minutes before a weigh-in, I'm like laughing, joking around, trying to like blast them with Niles, messing with Coach Jeremiah, messing with Jack, messing with Coach Lusher. Yeah, just having fun.
All right. So my next question, do you prefer a power match where you just go out muscling the guy, or a scrappy match where it's all about who has a better technique?
Um, well, like when I first started the season, I relied mostly on strength. But as I'm getting further into the season, I would definitely prefer a match with better technique, because that way we can have a battle of who has better technique instead of just trying to go at each other with all our strength.
All right. My next upcoming question, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you hate the singlet when you started, and how much you actually like it now?
Okay, this is a great question. When I first started, I'm not gonna lie, it felt like it would ride up in all the wrong places. So when I first started wearing I hated it 10 out of 10. But now it's kind of starting to grow on me. I'm kind of liking it, not in that type of way, but like I would say I probably hit like maybe 6 out of 10. It's still annoying, but it's not as bad as it was.
So, what if you're doing my next question? My next question: when you're doing away matches and you're on the bus ride, what is on your playlist?
When I'm riding the bus to an away match, I would say like when we first get on the bus, probably probably just texting all the other wrestlers and like laughing or something. And like at that time, like I'm not really listening to music. But once we start getting into the long drive, maybe some Sade, and then once we get closer to like the the team, like the team that we're wrestling, I would probably say some Drake. Definitely, uh, definitely Drake.
And since we're talking about playlists and all, who is at the top of your playlist?
Top of my playlist. Let me think. At the top of my playlist right now, it'll
Yeah.
probably be Future, Drake, Drake, and Drake.
Oh, so Drake's all across the board.
Right.
Man, you must love Drake. Man.
Yeah. Oh, Drake is peak. That's peak.
So my next question, what has wrestling taught you about mental toughness that helps you survive a boring math class or a stressful week of exams?
I would say wrestling. It has taught me, for one, discipline, but a big one for me is going past your limits. Because we all set like boundaries in our head that we think we will never achieve or we'll never like pass because like that's just the norm. That's just what everyone defeats themselves they get before they get defeated. But I would say just pushing ourselves past the limit that we think we'll never reach.
Mm. And my last question, what is one
Hmm.
thing you want to say to your other Eagle wrestlers?
My other eco wrestlers. One thing I want to say is I want to thank them for welcoming me to Edgewater's wrestling team. Because when I first started, like at the beginning of the season, I didn't know how it was gonna go. I basically went in blind, but like they showed me that I like have a brotherhood behind me. Who even out of wrestling practice, we're always like around each other and just laughing, joking, having fun. And I want to thank all my seniors for like who meant like who taught me things and who like helped me in every way. And I want to thank them for giving me a great season. I know this is their last season, so I wish them luck in whatever they do. So yeah, I want to thank all the coaches, all the team managers, all the people who came to the games. All,
Well, well, thank you, Mark, for taking the time out of your day to be on my podcast. And
mm-hmm.
ladies and gentlemen, this has been Conversations with Khmani. Today I've been blessed to have Mr. Ahmari
Wait,
Van.
Khmani, I have two questions. I,
Yes,
I have two questions.
yes.
My first one is, what has been your favorite team manager moment?
Very team manager moment. Um, you know, basically doing all the, the shirts and the pants for all y'all because I know you guys gotta wear them and represent the water, the the E.
Mm-hmm.
What hey, what do we call it? The E. Um,
The E,
what do we call it? The E.
yeah, the E, probably the water.
The water. The E. Electoral wrestling. E wrestling. Whatever we call it. I don't know what all y'all call it, but that's probably my favorite moment.
Okay. And my second question is, can you say 6'7"?
Oh, hold on, got this guy. Let me put this microphone down.
No, put the microphone on.
Let's see if y'all can hear me. Hear me. 6'7".
Come on. Oh, forget.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been here with the wonderful and amazing Ahmari Vanslyke. Ahmari, thank you so much for being on my podcast, and good night, and see you next week.